Okay, let's do an Ironclad. Alright, Ironclad's plan for OTKs is... Is there any way to do this without, like, unceasing top shenanigans in Ironclad? I guess, like, okay, can you do, like... If you get, like, Flex plus double limit break, can you, like, get lethal with that? If you have, like, Necronomicon Heavy Blade, maybe? So you'd go up to 4, and then 8, and then 16 strength, and you'd add 16 times 5. That doesn't seem like enough. Not sure what the path is here. We definitely don't need Burning Blood for it, so we could just trade in the Burning Blood. Although that might prevent us from reaching full potential. Probably going to want to remove cards, but Ironclad's actually pretty good at removing cards with, like, Second Wind and True Grit and stuff. Not sure if we can actually pull that off on turn 1. Sometimes Corruption Dead Branch decks can kill on turn 1 if you draw the Corruption right away and combo off. I do really hate building around the Corruption Dead Branch because it's so hard to find both halves, particularly the Dead Branch. Let's do an Ironclad boss relic swap. I don't think I've ever clicked this button in my life, so let's just try it out. See what it feels. All right, that's a good one. Kind of like having Velvet Choker. Wait a minute. Is this just like an instant loss though? If we're going for you or nothing? Like, do we just concede now? Because like, what's the point? Is there any 6 cards that we can play that win any boss fight on turn 1? Okay, let's assume we have Mutagenic Strength, and we draw Flex plus Limit Break. So we go up to 14 Strength. So then we have 3 cards in hand, and 4 cards left that we can play. Okay, we could play 4 more cards. Let's assume we've got, like, Backpack or something, so we've got all the cards we need. So we got 4 cards left to play, 14 strength. And we need to do, like, 300-ish damage. Maybe it's, like, 2 more limit breaks and then 2 pummels or something? So if you did 2 more limit breaks, you'd go, to 28 and then 56 strength. And then, is Pummel the largest multiplier? I think Pummel's just the easiest way to get 5 times. It's the same multiplier as Heavy Blade. Oh no, does Pummel Plus get 6 times? No, it's 5. So yeah, Heavy Blade is actually better. So 2 Heavy Blades. So it's 14 times, or plus 5 times, what was it? It was 14, 28, 56. 5 times 56 times 2. 5 times 56 is a huge number, so that's definitely lethal. If we can get Mutagen's Flex Plus, double Limit Break, double Heavy Blade somehow. Also worth noting, that is 6 energy, so not sure how that's happening. We'd have to get like an Ancient Tea set. Okay, so it's not impossible to win with Velvet Choker. We just have some constrained options. Probably want to go through this Fire Elite Fire bit. There's 3 elites in the act. Seems good. There's 3 fights to get there. I'm sold. Let's do it. Start this cultist off with a Bash Strike. That's the most damage. And it sets up vulnerable for the next turn. We don't have Burning Blood, so we have to be a little bit more careful than normal in Ironclad about taking damage, but I think I will take 1 for 9 anyway, set for lethal next turn. But we are not healing on the fight. I may have forgotten that I had 4 energy in that fight. I think I had some 3 energy turns that were unnecessary. In fact, I think the 1 damage we took, we could have just blocked. Oops. Okay, here's a wacky one. What if we took a Perfected Strike and that just took like a million cards that say Strike in them, right? Like, technically that's a bottled Perfected Strike and a 1,000 card deck. OTK's every boss, right? It's kind of like the, what's the card that's really good in like, Unlimited, where it's always innate and it does Mind Blast, is that it? Or it does a damage equal to the number of cards in your deck, so you just like pick every card and you just scale up infinitely. Alright, we'll go to shop. We'll just pick every card that says strike on it. Could've gone to a shop, I guess. Shops have cards that say strike on them. Come on, Scrappoos. Why are you being such a jerk? Alright, we're definitely gonna have to rest here, so we might as well reach one more. Go to 41. God damn it, Scrappoos. Can we go to 32? Go to 32. Maybe go to like 25 or something. 20. And then rest for like 25 health. Go, so we're at like 55 here. We definitely survived this fight at 55. Yeah, I think we maybe make it. Oof. Okay, Regal Pellet. Alright, it's worth it. That last one was worth it, at least. I guess the Bonfire Spirits just take a defend here. We can't give up strike. Hey, good morning, Blood Polska. So we're trying to do turn 1 kill decks. And we've got a perfected strike, so I think we have to respect that. And get rid of a defend. Thoughts on Bash as a card? So Bash, Zap, Dualcast, Survivor, Neutralize, Eruption, and... Oh shoot, what's the Enter Calm one? Whatever. The basic cards that aren't strikes and defends have a very strange place in the sort of game design of this game. The game is basically balanced around those cards more than it's balanced around any other card. The strikes are important, but they're designed to be bad. These sort of basic cards that aren't strikes or defends are sort of those are your like lever, right? That's your sort of those are the only cards in the deck that really contribute to the class identity. And I think Ironclad, they picked kind of an odd mechanic for Ironclad. Like, Ironclad doesn't have that many mechanics around vulnerability. He's really just got, like, what's that card called? I want to call it Wheel Kick, but obviously that's a Watcher card. There's a card for Ironclad that, like, it's a one energy strike that draws you a card if they're vulnerable. Hey, Sean Dammit. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Vegetable Patch. Dropkick, thank you. Yeah, so Bash interacts really strongly with Dropkick, and pretty weakly with with almost all other Ironclad things. And there is Champion's Belt, right? So there's a little bit of vulnerability synergy. But I think if you looked at the basic non-strike, non-defend cards from the other classes, you would find on average more synergy with what the class does in general. Although I suppose it's fairly similar to Silence synergy with weak, but like neither of those is anywhere close to how strongly Zap and Dualcast are tied to the defect class identity. Like that's tied in so strongly with the core mechanic of defect that like you basically like without orbs and like evoking them, defect basically has no identity left. Like there's a little bit of like zero cost stuff in there as well. But like that's the core of defects thing, and the same thing for Watcher, right? Like stance changing is like the main thing. But Bash is a little bit more supplemental. Bash feels like just a bigger strike, basically, which is interesting. And I suppose Survivor feels like that too, right? Survivor is like a bigger defend. So it feels to me like Ironclad and Silent were developed first, right? And that one of them's just like, this one's the one with the big attack, this is the one with the big defend, right? And they sort of built the classes out from there. And then in the second sort of epoch, they were like, okay, so what do we do now? Well, let's add orbs, right? Let's add orb slots. And then they're like, okay, so he needs cards that interact with orb slots. Great. Put a stamp on that one. And then the next one, they're like, okay, what do we do now? Well, let's add stances, right? So you can change them. Okay, you need cards that support the stances immediately, right? But like Silent and Ironclad are sort of just like, they just play the like basic parts of the game. So they just get upgraded basics that interact with the basic part of the game, which is interesting. I think I tossed a defend in. Yeah, I've only got 3, so I must have. That seems like a dangerous plan. Jawworm is here to punish me. Like, I noticed you got rid of all your defense. Please give me 12 health. Okay, Jawworm, you big jerk. I anticipated being at 20 next floor, so I guess we're just there a little bit early. This one says strike. I think we have to pick it. Because we have a perfected strike, and we're trying to OTK people. Alright, we gotta perfect these louses if we want to keep up with our expectations. Luckily, we've perfected strike. We've perfected the art of being perfect. Okay. Turns out 20 was exactly correct. Flex seems like it's probably part of Ironclad OTKs. Even with Velvet Choker, my like best case scenario, mutagens, Flex, quad limit break, or 3 limit breaks, and 2 heavy blades does involve a Flex, so I guess we should pick one. It notably does not say strike on it. But we have a twin strike, and we're kind of going for broke here. We don't have very much defenses, so if we're gonna defend by killing people quick, we need a Flex in the deck. So let's pick a Flex. Obviously, we're resting for Gremlin. Maybe there was an argument to use the skill pot before the attacks, so that I could like find a shockwave, but I did not do that. Should have thought about it. Darn. I was hoping for like Flex Bash Perfected Strike. Do we play Flex? I think only if it's lethal. So this does 10. This would do 8 plus 4 is 12, so it's 22. And this would do 7 plus 3 is 10 times 2, so it'd be 42. So it is lethal. Okay. Neat. Dreamcatcher. It's an opportunity to get more strikes. None of these cards say strike on them. I think Inflame's a little too slow to be going for OTKs. Carnage is kind of nice, but it doesn't strength scale. It doesn't say strike, so I think it's out. We just about perfected that Gremlin knob. Taking 8 damage is pretty much the best case scenario for that. So I think we'll take the opportunity to smith the perfected strike. Increase that scaling by 50%. Okay. Strike dummy? Art of War. Come on, Art of War. Get out of here. Alright. This could kill us. Let's see what's in this skill pot. I guess Rage here. Blocks for 9. We could disarm, and then we could like bash and disarm, so that the bash target gets disarmed. It doesn't block for anything this turn though, so I think I'll take the Rage. I didn't realize that was exactly lethal until I was halfway there, which is nice. I don't think we're killing this sentry next turn. We can only do 12 damage here, and most of our damage is gone because we already played the perfected strike, so I think we're gonna hope to wheel around on this guy. Oh. Maybe we do have enough damage. Flex is always happening. 29 plus 14 is 43? Yeah, we do have enough damage. Holy crap. Alright, well, it blocks for 10, so hard to argue with that. This is looking like a 3 damage sentry fight, which is pretty great. Maybe I spoke too soon. We need to draw another strike here. Oh, we did. Wow. Unbelievable. That was super lucky. Ooh, we got a peace pipe. Okay. Alright, it's on. We're gonna remove everything that isn't called strike, basically. None of these say strike on them. Pummel is a good strength scaling, though. We do have a flex. I think we can pick up Pummel, right? Okay, I guess we just play the cards in the hand. Take 6. Normally we'd be able to heal that, but not here. There's a limit break. It seems like it's pretty obviously part of the turn 1. Doesn't say strike on it. I did this in one of the previous all-for-one attempts where I like ended up with 2 plans where it's like I could get lethal with either of them. The flex limit break plan is like way stronger for like Act 3 bosses and like Act 2 bosses. Because we're not going to be killing those with Perfected Strike. But honestly, like, I don't know if we're killing anybody with Perfected Strike. Maybe we should just abandon the Perfected Strike plan. And just treat that as like a way to get through Act 1 while we set up. Either way, we're definitely taking the limit break. We can't ignore that. Even in the Perfected Strike plan, we still want to like flex limit break and then Perfected Strike. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to ignore Bash Perfected Strike. Doesn't make next turn look very good, but that's okay. Even if we could just not play any cards and get an Art of War proc. I don't know, that doesn't really do anything. Best case scenario is like flex limit break, but that's kind of pathetic. Okay, I guess we're playing everything but limit break. Could have played the limit break just to exhaust it, I guess. Kind of good to get the Pummel out of the deck. Lagavulin makes it pretty bad pretty quickly. Taking 15 hurts. I'm gonna need that Perfected Strike next turn. Ooh, we didn't get it. 6 plus... This is probably enough. Okay. Prayer Wheel, interesting. Could help us find the thing, whatever the thing turns out to be. I don't think any of these are in it. They're not called Strike. I think I would probably take out, like, Shrug It Off at some point. Just because we are dying in hallway fights. Speaking of dying in hallway fights, yikes. Is it like Bash Twin Strike Defend, or do we like use the Swift Pot to try and find some more block? Problem is we just don't have very much block. Great. Well, if we don't block this, we die. And I don't think we have lethal. Let's go up to 8 plus 4 is 12, so 24 damage. I guess Swiftbot is going to find either lethal or block, so we don't lose, but don't feel great either. None of these say strike. There's a Shrug It Off. I just said I wanted one. Okay. Is Reckless Charge good enough? Reckless Charge is technically infinite strength scaling. But I think we're going to eventually, if we do the like flex limit break turn 1 OTK thing, Reckless Charge is going to be a mark against our Velvet Choker that we probably can't afford. So we skip that one. I'd love to see a bowl here. Nope, no Singing Bowl. Singing Bowl plus Prayer Wheel could be a way to survive, despite the fact that we removed all of the defensive cards from the deck for some reason. Sword Boom is like flex double limit break pummel Sword Boom good enough ever? If we have no mutagens but flex is upgraded, flex double limit break is like 4, 8, 16 strength, and then we get 16 times 4 plus or I guess 5 plus 4, so we get strength times 9. 16 times 9 is 100 and something. 176, is that right? No. Whatever. Calculator knows. It's definitely not enough. It's 100 and something. Thanks for the follow. Dabe, appreciate it. 223344. 16 times 9 is 144, obviously. It's the same as 12 times 12, for reasons that I don't understand. I guess 12 is like 4/3 of 9 and 3/4 of 16. Okay, how do we... Headbutt could be helpful. We could like headbutt a limit break plus and then shrug it off to draw that. There's also a deep breath, which if we ever find that one relic that I can't remember the name of, it triggers a shuffle, which gets us energy. Like we also have a peace pipe, so like playing deep breath and comboing that out is pretty possible. Yeah, sundial. Thank you, Redbeardy. Appreciate the help, even if it comes along with an insult. That relic I can't remember. Yeah, it literally just like it won't stay in my mind. How do I like? Okay, there has to be like some mnemonic device, right? What is it about shuffling your deck repeatedly that's the same as an ancient method of measuring the time? I don't know. I don't really understand it. They're kind of like, they're both kind of circular. New day, new energy. But I already know that it gives you energy, so like, I guess the new day part of it is the part that I'm trying to remember, right? Because it's the sundial. It matches the sun. The energy icon for Ironclad does look kind of like the sun. I don't know, there's not really any way to zoom in on this, but this thingy. Big ball of fire. Ink bottle also could trigger. Oh my god, I've already forgotten. Sundial. I had to like look at chat to be like, what's the name of that thing again? For shame. So I want to do like deep breath, headbutt, sword boomerang, but I also want to like remove a lot of cards from the deck. It seems like I shouldn't be buying 3 cards if the plan is to have a small deck. Thank you, yes, for putting Sundial and Ink Bottle in there, so you can see what we're talking about. Yeah, so Sundial says shuffle, and Deep Breath also says shuffle. I think we're moving away from the Perfected Strike thing. Perfected Strike, like, I'm not sure how we were ever gonna OTK with it. I guess we would need like Prismatic Shard Echo Form or something, but even then, like, you can't do that. You can't play Echo Form. So maybe if we got like dual wield or something, we could like dual wield triple Perfected Strike. So yeah, I think Perfected Strike is like now our plan on getting through Act 1 while we set up for Limit Break shenanigans. All right, let's just go hard. Let's look for that combo. And I'm gonna remove a strike now. Sorry, Perfected Strike. Can't afford to remove another defend. We gotta get that deck size down. And we have to rest here, because otherwise we're not going to win. Right? Do we ever win this without... If we, like, upgraded a Limit Break instead, is that ever better? We have to get a Limit Break upgrade in the long run if we're going to headbutt it. Also, why did I pick the headbutt? Headbutt's stupid. There's no way we can afford, from a Velvet Choker perspective, to headbutt a Limit Break and then draw the... Limit Break? That's like 4 cards to Limit Break twice. We just have to find another Limit Break, put it in the deck, and draw it. Like, it's not... We don't have time to... oh, that's true. We do have quite a bit of rest synergy. Dreamcatcher, Regal Pill. Alright, fine. There's the drop gig. Yeah, I know I need to beat the rest of the game, but, like... I don't know. I've beaten the game a lot of times, and I've never gotten the achievement, so, like, I have to alter my play somehow. And I think you're correct directionally. I think I'm going too hard into it because I'm dying in Act 1 a lot. Um, hey, Sir Artemal, how's it going? Ironclad's doing good. Guitar has redeemed a Talk About X. My opinions so far on this You Are Nothing challenge. I think it's very difficult. I think this is an extremely difficult challenge. But yeah, I think we're sort of continuing the thread that I was talking about just a second ago. It seems like we're probably going too hard into it. It seems like we're kind of trying to like think about how we like infinite combo the Act 1 boss, and that's just not going to happen. You just don't have time to build your deck enough for the Act 1 boss. So like we need to be thinking more about like not how do I infinite combo the Act 1 boss, but how do I infinite combo the Act 2 or 3 bosses. Yeah, exactly. Like Act 3 is way more reasonable. I think we just like go to Act 3 and hope we don't hit Time Lord is basically the plan. Unless we like, if we find an Act 1 Blasphemy and we get like a dupe pot or something, then like maybe we can do it in Act 1, but we shouldn't be focusing on that quite as much as we are. We should be avoiding card picks that don't participate in infinite combos, though. Like, we should be altering our play to allow us to infinite combo in Act 3. But we shouldn't be trying to infinite combo in Act 1. I don't think we want any of these. Okay. Power Pot seems wise here. Get like a demon form. Inflame works. We've got a limit break in hand. We could barricade and just build up for the big attack that's coming. But we've only got 3 defense in the deck, so that doesn't seem wise. Corruption, similarly. Spend all the resources. We want to bash to set up vulnerable. I think we're looking for Perfected Strike to split him, so we don't want to take him below 75, or below 76 here. This does 30 damage, so we put him at 70, that's too low. Can't play Shrug It Off, because we might draw Perfected Strike and be unable to play it, so we're just going to play regular Strike. I'll go ahead and Deep Breath to look for Perfected Strike again. It's like a 1 in 19 chance of just killing him right here. No. Okay, that's fine. Actually, Sword Boomerang would have done it too, huh? Splitting at 4 is pretty good. We can't kill both. I guess we Explosive Pot here. Save 18 health. It's end of act health, though, so it matters less, but it does still matter. It's only 13 health, I guess. Alright, I'll take 15. Okay. The second limit break. Fiendfire could also be part of the thing, but I think we need 2 limit breaks to pull it off, so let's take 2 limit breaks. Double tap, I guess, is also... Actually, all these cards are pickable for OTKs. Actually, no. How do we get a Fiendfire OTK? It seems like we'd have to draw a lot of cards. And I think Velvet Choker has some opinions. Double tap is next 2 attacks, right? Yeah. I don't think we have time for that with Velvet Choker, because they do both count against Velvet Choker. So, like, if we double tap and play 2 attacks twice, that's 5 of our cards. So we'd only have 1 other card for playing Limit Break, basically. Is it possible? If we get mutagens and like a flex pot, then we go up to 8 strength, limit break up to 16, and then like double tap, double heavy blade. Is that lethal? I know, right? I almost conceded when I got Choker. It's going to be really difficult. But I think it is. I still think it's possible. Okay, so we got. So it's. Okay, so we go to 7 and then 14, and then we do basically 4 heavy blades. And 4 heavy blades is, assuming they're all upgraded, is 20 times strength. plus 4 times 14. 20 times strength, when strength is 14, is 280 damage, 14 times 4. Yeah, so it would be lethal if we got Limit Break. That does require us to get mutagens and upgrade this flex. Oh wait, I guess either flex or Limit Break. They do basically the same thing in that context, which is kind of weird. We're definitely going to need a turn 1 Limit Break though, so I think picking a second Limit Break is probably helps us more than picking a double tap does. Does Fiendfire ever help? No. I think Fiendfire, like, unless we play like Dark Embrace on turn 1, Fiendfire is gonna limit our total strength scaling. Like, we need our strength scaling to be like I don't know, times 15 or times 20 or something. And Fiendfire means we're pretty much limited to times 9, and that's with a lot of card draw support. So I think we'll take a Limit Break. Okay, Astrolabe seems like a really good pick. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, right. Getting to Act 3 is the hardest part. Because, like, if we were on the non-Ascension, we could just, like, you know, we could just sort of dick around while we're, like, building the infinite combo. And get there and pull it off. But, like, we can't do that because we're going to die. Astrolabe seems really good. But I would have to transform strikes. Maybe I do, like, maybe I give it the Perfected Strike, too. Could do like two strikes and a Perfected Strike. Yeah, I think we're way out of. I think we're totally out of the strike realm. So let's give this a chance to win me the run. Twin Strike, Uppercut, Immolate. Well, that's not particularly helpful. I guess Immolate's just as good as Perfected Strike was, so that's great. Uppercut's an upgrade over Strike, and so is Twin Strike Plus, so I guess I can't complain, but not amazing. We only have 120 gold. What's like our best case scenario for a shop? I think our best case scenario for a question mark is mutagens. We're gonna like need those mutagens. So we do have to go to a bunch of question marks. And then for shop, I guess we want like, let's see, I was gonna say we want Clockwork Souvenir, but we don't really care about Clockwork Souvenir. Because, yeah, it was a good outcome. It just doesn't really help me win on turn 1. It's like great against slavers. I just mostly don't care. I think we could do this route. Gives me some 3 elites, which I don't know if we can survive 100%, but some percent we do. And yeah. Question marks, really. We gotta get those mutagens. I guess maybe question marks are more important than elites. So this path gets 4 question marks. Get an extra 1 by skipping an elite. There's also a 4 question mark route that goes through this. And gets this question mark. We could get another 4 question mark route. We get these 2 and these 2. I think we also just like need to get lucky to pull this achievement off. So like maybe just the first question mark has it. I don't really like doing burpees. I think I will do push-ups because I haven't done push-ups in forever. But I'll do it at a card reward screen. All right, let's go. Thieves, bandits, miscreants, looters, muggers. Bash, Immolate. So Immolate's gonna do 28 plus 14 is what? 42? Yeah, 42. So we could kill this one, but not that one. Okay. Or we could do 42 to him and Explosive Pot kills him. It's a pretty decent explosive pot fight. I was hoping to save the explosive pot for slavers or gremlins. But this fight is kind of dangerous. Oh wait, it's 42 plus 8, so it ends up doing 50 total. So we'd only be doing 2 damage with the explosive pot. Okay, I'll just do it again. We'll probably get there. Okay. Alright. These don't seem useful. Disarm's a great card, but we tried to do Rupture last time. That was fun. Rupture Pain. Oh my god. That was so silly. Alright, I'm gonna do push-ups while I consider, but probably we're not taking any of these. Whew, that'll wake you up. None of these, right? Yeah, none of these. Okay. Alright, potions. Potions are a pretty big deal for getting OTKs, because you really just need like that one big burst of turn that does a bunch of stuff. And potions help you do that, because you can save them up the whole act and then spend them in a big burst. We do have both of our potion slots full, so it feels like a bit of a waste. We probably will end up going to this shop. I guess we might go to this fire instead. So our money's not that valuable, so let's just give her all 3. Let's see what we can get. I think I want to drink the blood pot now. So I'm going to toss the forge pot, drink the blood pot, take the swift pot. Or liquid bronze? Liquid bronze is arguably better against Book of Stabbing. Nah, I think I'll take swift pot. Okay. Bash uppercut to remove all of his artifact charges on turn 1. It's kind of cute. Okay. Um, 10 plus 8. That's not enough. Shrug It Off can't draw lethal, right? 10 plus 8 is 18. He's at 29. So yes, Twin Strike would be lethal. Okay. That's not it, so let's look for something else. Nope. Darn. I think I'll just give him the explosive bet. It's useful against slavers, but I don't want to take 16 damage. Plus he might drop a potion. Ooh, fairy. We've seen a lot of armaments this run. Makes me wonder if, like, maybe the right way to OTK is, like, Searing Blade? Probably not. Flame Barrier Plus is a hell of a card. It's not really good for OTKing. I guess Spot Weakness is okay for OTKing. Seems like the weakest strength gain card. Not as good as Flex Plus, not as good as Limit Break, not as good as Mutagens by a lot. This deck needs like a Vajra. Okay, we'll take the Flame Barrier Plus just because we're having so much trouble blocking. We're gonna die to an Act 2 late if we don't. I'll skip these. Where's my mutagens? Immolate or Twin Strike. 26 versus 45? I guess it'd be 45. Okay, taking a bunch of damage. 15. Okay. Well, none of these seem particularly useful for OTKing people. Ghostly Armor is a nice block card. We are still having trouble blocking. I guess I can just take it. Every card we take decreases our chances of OTKing, though. Sir Ardenwell stepping up with the exercise rewards. How uncharacteristic. Oh, it was 5. Trying to mess up my rhythm. How are you going to OTK with the choker? Yeah, so the plan is get mutagens, flex plus double limit break. And then forget how many arm curls you've done, because you were talking. Yeah, double limit break and then like some sword boomerangs or heavy blades or something to pay off the strength. Which we can theoretically do with choker. It is going to be really difficult though. Yes, you still are on the list. Let's see, the next person is still Guitar. Guitar's scheduled for today, and then you're next. Guitar was in here earlier, and I didn't mention that. Right. Yeah, it's hard. It's impossible to build a deck that's likely to get the combo, but it's what we're doing is building decks that can get the OTK, and hoping it happens. I guess I should rephrase that. It's impossible to get like a high completion chance of this quest, right? Like even just winning in Ascension 20 is like generally less than 50% for me certainly. And so I'm definitely taking like a suboptimal strategy to optimize for this achievement. So it's not likely to happen on any particular run. I'd say it's like sub 10%, which is why we're gonna have to do at least 10 runs at it. Yeah, I'm just really considering that Ghostly Armor Plus. I want to take it to survive, but I don't want to pivot the deck to a deck that can win the run. I want to continue being a deck that can OTK bosses. Which I think we currently are, right? We have to draw like Flex Double Limit Break, and then like Pummel Sword Boomerang or something. How much does that do currently? So we get 2 strength, 4, 8, and then we multiply our strength by 7, so we do 56 strength assisted damage, and 8 plus 9, so 17 regular damage, so we're only up to like 80 damage on turn 1. Yeah, we're gonna need some upgrades on like Flex and Pummel Sword Boomerang, and we're gonna need mutagens. Okay. All right, I'll skip the block card. Ooh, duplicate a card. Darn. I guess we duplicate the limit break. Or one of the limit breaks. Because we need to draw those on. We need to draw several of those on turn 1. I'll Swiftpot to look for a flex here. Got it. 4 cards, or 3 cards left. I think it's just like Pummel Defend. Let's deep breath and see what it is. Oh my god. Okay, I guess it's Limit Break Pummel. Okay. See, that's how we do it. Just like that. I think this is probably lethal, right? 24 plus 44 plus 22. So this will do 66. 66 plus 24 is 90 exactly, so no, it's off. We don't die, but we go to 2. Okay. We'll shrug it instead. Maybe Bash Sword Boomerang's enough? It is. Great. Turn 2, that's almost turn 1. Ooh, Paper Frog. Okay. So we could find, like, Paper Frog marbles. That could do it. Exhume is kind of like an extra limit break. If we have a limit, if we're looking to have 2 limit breaks in hand, then Exhume can function as one of them, right? Because we can play the first limit break, exhaust it, and then get the Exhume. Oh wait, no, Exhume costs an extra energy and an extra card. That's unacceptable. Alright. I do think we're gonna have to rest. Get another card reward. There's a Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade versus Sword Boom. Maybe we take neither. Maybe we take Sword Boom. The dream is play 2 upgraded Heavy Blades, but that costs 4 energy. And I don't see how, with the current setup, I'm getting 6 energy on turn 1. So I think we take a Sword Boomerang, although it needs to be a Sword Boomerang plus eventually. And we're getting kind of behind on upgrades. We need like the Flex upgrade and then like these 2 upgrades. I guess we only need those. Okay. Let's take a second Sword Boom. Seems like an important part of the deck. I don't want to miss it. Deep Breath, look for a Flex. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. And we don't want to get Fat Gremlin, so we'll just kill him now. Thanks for the follow, Crimson. 1298. If that's your birth year, you were extremely old. I'm going to restart the fight so that I don't take much damage. We have a block bot. We're taking more than 12, so pretty much always correct to use it there. Just forgot I had it. Welcome to the vegetable patch, Crimson. Appreciate you coming. There's the immolate. I guess we immolate Headbutt? Maybe we bash immolate. Yeah, I think I like bash immolate better. Need to get this fight over with before he hits me again. I think theoretically Limit Break, Uppercut, Sword Boomerang does enough. It says 26. This would do 21. Oh no, it's not close. Alright, we can just uppercut this sneaky Gremlin to death to avoid some damage. Although uppercut on Gremlin Leader also avoids damage, technically. Because it weakens it. It's also possible the Sword Boomerang kills him, although it'd have to hit him all 3 times. It's pretty unlikely. We could either shrug it off Flame Barrier, or we could Sword Boomerang Strike Defend? I don't know. I guess we're... We should play Shrug It Off Flame Barrier unless we're gonna save that for next turn. But I really want to play the Sword Boomerang. He takes an extra 6 from these, so he takes 14. He'd still need to get hit with all 3. Okay. My health is pretty important. Alright, I guess we just have to get lucky with sword boomerangs. Oh wait, no, we have lethal with just headbutt strike. These seem bad. Yeah, I don't think we're picking any of these. All right. We'll skip those and pick up a, let's see, what do we want? We want a bag of marbles. A bag of marbles. Oof, second book of stabbing. We didn't get our god draw this time. Uh-oh. I don't think we're shuffling in this fight. We're either winning or dying. He's hitting for 21. Defend puts us up to 23. I guess uppercut blocks as well. Let's see what he's hitting for after that. 15, so we survive. And then we can just headbutt the Immolate. So we gotta like survive to this fire basically. Maybe we should have defended with an extra card last turn. Trigger, it's nice. Unfortunately, if we take the War Paint, it's going to land on one of the limit breaks. We don't really need them upgraded. We've got 3 of them, so... and we're trying to OTK people, so we don't care if we can do it multiple times. I guess we'll pick it anyway. Deep Breath Defend. Okay, that's a good outcome. Let's see if we can survive this with 3 health. The signs are pointing to no here. Pretty dangerous fight. We did not get a strength combo on turn 1. Deep Breath is just shuffling more cards that aren't strength related in. Oh, I guess we just die this turn, so we have to Deep Breath. Oh, I guess we have Fairy in a bottle, so he takes the Fairy and then takes 12 health. Maybe we can block the Cultist. Nope. We'll reduce the damage on her by making her weak. And then I guess just focus down the Cultist. I want to flex Limit Break Immolate, but I don't want to get all those hexes. I guess we don't have any dazes in the draw pile, so it's not that serious. Okay. Pummel lethal. 28, yep. Wow. Okay. Took the Fairy, but happy to see that. Maybe we do take a Thunderclap. Last time we were offered a Thunderclap, we didn't have the Paper Frog yet. Seems like getting vulnerable up is really good. Why not kill the bird instead of weakening the Chosen? I don't know. Presumably you were asking that on the turn the Fairy got taken. I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it was wrong. Because if that's true, then the Chosen would have taken the fairy, and then we would have been at higher health, which seems better. I guess I didn't see it. Thanks for the feedback, Elmer. Yeah, to do hot. I don't know. Do I take a Thunderclap? So, like, okay, so the perfect turn is, like, Flex double Limit Break. And then I'm saying, like, Thunderclap now instead of Sword Boomerang. Wait, Flex double Limit Break is only 3 cards, so I've got 3 cards left, theoretically. So if we get more energy, then, like, Thunderclap double Pummel is an option, right? That is 5 energy. But the 5 energy is totally possible. We just need to pick a boss relic or whatchamacallit, like Lantern or something. Okay, I'll take a Thunderclap. Just one, though. Resting again. No more Thunderclaps, no thank you. I guess I want to headbutt the Deep Breath. So let's like uppercut and then Deep Breath. See if we can draw the uppercut again. No. Wait a minute, I don't want to draw Deep Breath when it costs a random amount. I just want to Twin Strike here. Yeah, headbutting uppercut was definitely an option. I wanted to try and draw the uppercut twice, which meant that it wasn't in the discard. Flex costs 3, that seems bad. I guess just defend Bash here? No, we don't really need Bash. Defend Twin Strike? Does 18? Sure. Should get lethal next turn. Deep Breath just costs 0 anyway. We do have lethal. Great. Nope. No, I don't think we want any of these either. Sentinel's kind of interesting with Corruption, but no, we don't have Corruption. Entrench also, we've been offered 2 Entrenches this run. I wonder if we were supposed to do, like, instead of Limit Breaks, like, Entrench shenanigans. Entrench definitely seems possible. If you get, like, Anchor, you, like, Anchor, and then the like, 1 energy one that blocks for 13 and exhausts, or, like, Panic Button. So you, like, Anchor, Panic Button, double Entrench, double Shield Slam, or Body Slam. Seems like an OTK option. Darn, we got the Flame Barrier on the non-multi-attack turn for Snake Planet. Okay. Take 18. Man, I guess we need a second Flex. Where is the Flex? Did we already draw it? Did I, like, just not play the Flex? We could headbutt the Flex, shrug it off to draw it, and then Limit Break. We probably don't have lethal. 11 plus 9 is 20, plus 7, 27. That is lethal. Headbutt, Strike, Sword Boomerang does it. This doesn't matter. No, it does not. Crap. I guess I counted the Malleable wrong? I don't know. It's not like I didn't count the Malleable. I guess I just did the math wrong. Not sure what happened there. Third sword boomerang, I think it's probably a no. I would take a second flex, but I don't think I want a sword boomerang. And I don't think we need these. I don't think these are helpful. Yeah, there were definitely lethal outs there. I just thought I thought I had one, so I didn't continue counting. Yeah, there were definitely ways to do more damage. I just thought I had it, so didn't keep looking. I think we're resting again. Man, giving up the Burning Blood has really cost us a lot of tokes and upgrades here. You would think, if you're trying to get infinites and you get Peace Pipe, that you'd be toking a lot, but we actually haven't toked yet. I think we have to continue not toking. There's a second flex. I think we're pretty obligated to take that. Maybe we take the Mind Bloom event that upgrades all the cards, because we really need upgrades on the 2 flexes and the Pummel Sword Boom. Flame Barrier's great. Defense fine too. Let's see, Twin Strike on this guy because he's about to take a Limit Break. Or he could take an Immolate, I guess. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and Ancient Pot away the Strength down from Flex. Doesn't really have any particular other use until like Act 4, and we're not going to Act 4. We could Headbutt Shrug something. Might as well just Shrug for a Limit Break. I guess we could Headbutt Shrug a Limit Break. Oh wait, there's none in here. Okay, never mind. Alright, Shrug for a Limit Break. Deep Breath puts us further away from the next Limit Break, because we're guaranteed to draw one next turn. So our goal is to put both of the Orb Legs at like 32-ish, so that Immolate kills them. I guess next turn we're getting 4 strength, so we'll go up to 8, so we're doing 36. So 36 is 18 less than what he's currently at. So Twin Strike does that. Let's Twin Strike him and Headbutt him. We have a Limit Break coming next turn, so I'll put a Flex with it. Turns out I way underestimated the damage this turn. They were taking like 170. These cards are bad. Let's Deep Breath. Darn. Vulnerable does work now that he's got all of his artifact charges worn off. And I think we are in a pretty big rush, so I'm going to skip the defend to get some damage in. Because we don't really want him attacking again. Alright, this is kind of just like a either we have enough or we die situation, so I guess let's see. Looks like we have enough. Cool. Nope, we don't need any of these. Brutality is only helpful on turn 2. Corruption is an OTK of a totally different color. And Immolate, I think, is probably most useful in Act 2, which we're just done with. Curse Key seems like a upside with no downside. Sacred Bark actually could be pretty OTK enabling if we get a Flex Pot. Go up to 10 strength. Get 2 Flex Pots, go up to 20 strength, double it to 40. Definitely seems like a path. If we go up to 40 strength, like, Getting an OTK is very possible, and that's like a 1 card 40 strength, so we'd have 5 cards left to like whatever, like Sword Boomerang, Headbutt, Shrug It Off, Sword Boomerang, Pummel or something. Runic Cume Seed's pretty useful for like infinite combos that involve like Blue Candle, Necronomicon, but we don't have that. We're out of Act 2, so we can't get Necronomicon anymore. So I think it's gonna be Sacred Bark. Also, we've been struggling to survive, so getting to the Act 3 boss is something we might need some help doing. Sacred Bark could help us get there. Okay. Donideka. I think you only have to kill one of them on turn 1 to get the achievement, so it's definitely possible. You don't have to win the fight on turn 1, just killing the boss. Dog Relic. The Sacred Bark? I don't understand. Oh, Bark, I get it. So we want to go to a shop late to get potions to take to Donideka, so I think we want to go here. There's a 3 elite path that goes there through these guys. Oh, I guess it's only a 2 elite path. Okay, well that's fine. Early shop 2 helps you to get potions to get through the act. Sure. Orblings. I'll go ahead and headbutt the flex so that we can put it with a more useful card. Put it with a limit break. I don't know why. Abstracted the. Why do you call them Orblings? Oh, they're Darklings. Sorry. Yeah, Orblings is a totally different creature. My bad. Yeah. No reason. Literally no reason at all. I guess I'm playing all the cards. Who do these go on? I guess the back one. He's closest to dying. Oof. I wish I had drawn Immolate. Flex double limit break Immolate, I think would end the fight. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It would take 15. But like, Flex limit break Thunderclap Immolate probably wouldn't. Alright, Flex is happening, limit break's happening. I think Uppercut's probably killing him. Let's just do that now. And see what we draw with Deep Breath. There's the Immolate. I guess just another limit break. Taking 15. Getting to the Act 3 boss is not looking like a super likely outcome. Was it always Deep Breath first? I don't know that's the truth. Okay, good. We needed him to die. Okay. Oh, regen pot. Regen pot with Sacred Bark is so good. Okay, alright, good. We're back in the game. Right. Second Shrug It Off? I don't know. Seems kind of too late to, like, start picking Shrug It Off. I don't know. Shrug It Off is good, but, like, are we really gonna survive Act 3 by picking Shrug It Offs now? Maybe. Maybe we do need to second Shrug It Off. I wish it was an Impervious. Alright, fine. I'll pick the card that helps me survive. Surprise shop right before our real shop is unfortunate. I guess we can dodge the real shop now and go through another question mark. Hopefully getting Mind Bloom for upgrades, I think. Wait, if we take Mind Bloom for upgrades, we can't heal. I guess if we use the regen pot to great effect, we could get up to like 70 after the next fight. Yeah, battle strats would be really good. Unfortunately, there's none of that here. Probably want to buy one of these potions. This one plays the top 6 cards, which is fun, but then gets you immediately choked. We also have Courier, so if we're looking for something specific, we could re-roll for it. We could take a 3rd Flex. It seems like the importance of Flex is somewhat lessened after we have Sacred Bark. Seems like we probably don't even want Flex anymore. Yeah, exactly. I don't think we want anything. I think we just want... We basically want 2 Flex spots and a portal to the boss. We could take Oddly Smoothstone, that helps us survive. We probably want a card remove. Increases our chance of drawing limit breaks and stuff on turn 1. Orange Pellets is insane. We have 2 Flexes in the deck. It seems insane to not pick Orange Pellets, but we also don't have any powers, and I don't think we should pick any, so I guess it's not happening. But it makes me sad. Explosive Pot's pretty usable in Act 4 or in Act 3 if you have Sacred Bark. 20 damage AoE. It's going to be one of these two, and then I think we leave. Excuse me, Explosive Pot. Okay. Yeah, exactly. With 4 energy, we'd need like a Whirlwind or something. Although there is a Whirlwind here, so... Okay, we have so much money left over, I think we just go to a second shop, too. I don't know. It's up against this question mark. Let's see how much health we have after this. If we have a ton of health, we'll go here and look for Mind Bloom. If we don't, we'll go here. Alright. Is there a chance for a regen pot shine? Actually, we're dead. Darn. Well, so we're healing for potentially 55 in this fight, because double regen pot's insane. But yeah, we just died. Okay. Well, guess we should have saved that fairy in a bottle. Unless this is magically lethal. Oh, we do survive. That's true. We survived the turn. Good point. I always forget that you regen at the end of your turn. For some reason, I always think that you regen at the end of their turn. Alright, so we have to block, which is not something this deck is super good at, but we need that regen pot to tick. So we block for 10 here. That is net negative health, because we'd be taking 11. So I think it's time to end the fight, unfortunately. We're going to waste most of the regen pot. Because we can never block next turn. Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Okay. Too bad. Nope, we don't want any of these. We talked about all these cards before. You're not helpful. Okay, we're at very low health, so maybe we do go to the shop. Maybe buy another regen pot. If I have one, I'd take it. Nope. Theoretically, we can just buy potions until he gets one. We could buy a potion belt and then buy a potion. I mean, Potion Belt is honestly insane if you're going for OTKs and you have Sacred Bark. Just like getting a bunch of bullets and then just blowing the boss up with we could quad flex pot. Get up to 40 strength, limit break up to 80, kill him with 2 cards. Okay, let's buy the fire pot first. Okay, cultist pot is actually not a good outcome. It's not useful on turn 1. So maybe we don't buy the potion belt. We could buy like potion belt, blessing of the forge, or we could just throw away the explosive pot. Fruit juice would be huge here. We are not going to Act 4. So next shop is here probably. So for people who may not have been here for the beginning of the stream, we are doing the You Are Nothing challenge. So we either get the You Are Nothing challenge accomplished or we lose. And you can't do the You Are Nothing challenge in Act 4 because the boss is can't be killed on turn 1. So even if we kill these bosses, this is considered a loss unless we specifically get the achievement. Which is why we're doing such stupid stuff. But limit breaks are pretty good at killing on turn 1, so trying to make it work. Hey, Captain Grimm and Moribund. Turn 1 offering Whirlwind with Flex and Dupe Pots. That's an interesting idea. What is the challenge exactly? Yeah, we're on Ascension 20 trying to get the you either get the You Are Nothing achievement or you lose. So if you get an Act 1, you win. Doesn't matter if you go to Act 2 or Act 3. You've already won. But if you win Act 3 without doing it, then you don't win. Yep, you have to kill boss on turn 1. Alright, let's throw away this explosive pot. Ooh, blood pot. Okay, I think we have to buy the blood pot. Because we're at 14. Second blood pot. Sure. Oh, there's a flex pot. Okay, we need the flex pot too. Okay, what's 40% of 75? 75 times 0.4 is 30. So we'd heal for 30, so we actually get full value out of this blood pot too. Alright. We're about done. We're about out of money, so we can't re-roll this too many more times. We're going to try and save the flex spot all the way to the boss. Flex spot's probably our main way of winning. Hey, Captain Falcom. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the vegetable patch. I think we might actually just, like, not fight elites this act. We might just, like, go through this path. Get this late elite. Because, like, elites are hard. We might end up having to spend potions on them. Do down here. Yeah, this is a good shop. We're up to full health. Darklings again. We literally just like fought Darklings, went to a shop, fight Darklings again. Okay, fine. There's a lot of Darklings in Act 4, I get it. Act 3. This one's more dangerous because he's buffing. Can we kill him? Yes, I think Immolate Pummel kills him. Or Bash Immolate. I guess I would like to Immolate Headbutt. Does that kill him? Yes, with a Pummel or something. Okay. I guess we play all the cards. Oh, good. Fight's over. Alright. That's one way to do it. Shrug Plus is nice. Does Searing Blow ever come upgraded? I don't know if I've ever seen a Searing Blow +1 offered. Yeah, Shrug does say plus this time. Can we really afford to take 3 Shrugs, though? And still, like, hope for a turn 1 OTK? The Sacred Bark Flex Pot thing does relieve a little bit of the pressure of the choker. But still. It does say plus though. I think we do have to take it. Alright. No to these. Hey look, we're at high enough health that we don't have to rest for literally the first time in the entire run. I guess we took a strike. Or we could like upgrade the pummel or sword boomerang. Yeah, I think we just took a strike. Strikes are bad. And we're fighting elites and hoping to get like marbles or like Vajra, or are we wimping out, not fighting elites? That's right. Yep. Limit Break Plus does not exhaust, but we don't care about that because we're trying to kill on turn 1. We have not found Mind Bloom, and if we go this left route, we never will because we're going to this shop. So I think our last shot at getting Mind Bloom is this question mark, because I think we need to go to this shop to get another flex spot. Although if we can hold this one flex spot, maybe that's enough. One flex spot, double limit break is still 40 strength. That seems like enough. It's pretty low chance that we get either Vajra or whatchamacallit, marbles, which are really the only two that matter, I think. There's like a lot of relics that don't matter. And it's pretty dangerous to fight elites. We're going to end up spending potions if we do it. So I think we take the easy route and maybe get Mind Bloom. Well, this is a bad fight for Thunderclap. Maybe this is the explosive pot on the exploder right now. I believe it is. It only blocks for 1 this turn, but we have to kill him at some point. And we are slow. Maybe that's not wise. Maybe we should like fire pot the spiker later. I guess double defend take 1 does proc Centennial Puzzle, which is pretty good. Okay. There's no reason to use the fire pot if it's not an emergency yet. I kind of want to use Flame Barrier to block, but then I want Flex to be paired with a Limit Break. The only way to get that is Shrug to draw. Flex Bash Pummel does some stuff. I think this is the first time in the run that Art of War has triggered also, which is pretty funny. We've had Art of War since Act 1, just never ever triggered. Flex Bash Pummel does 10, and then this does 4 plus 3 because of Paper Frog. So 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 10 is 38, which would kill Exploder. Okay. Now we don't have our flex. There's more flex per card in this deck than there is if we shuffle, so we'll shrug it off before we deep breath, but probably both. Oh wait, we could deep breath a flex. Yeah, let's do that. Or we could headbutt and then shrug it off a flex. This fight sucks. Deep Breath can't draw anything useful, so the question is, are these cards better or worse than the discard cards? I think these cards are pretty good. Stroganoff draws exactly this card. Uppercut. Okay. I guess it's less damage than Twin Strike. Removes 2 artifact charges. I think I just care about the damage. I do not want to play Sword Boomerang and hit myself for 33. Let's shrug first. Interesting. I think it's going to be like Flex Limit Break, Flame Barrier. Can't play Thunderclap without punching ourselves really hard. Looks like we can probably kill Sphere Guardian. Yeah, we definitely can. Are we just waiting on, like, Flame Barrier to kill Spiker? It seems like kind of magical. We're probably going to use the Firebot on him. We can actually block for almost... Oh, we can only block for 9, I guess. Sure. Blocking for 9 and taking 6 is a pretty fine outcome to save the Firepot, I think. Okay. Nope. Nope. Druget says plus on it. Deck spots are nice, but I think the Firepot is probably going to save us more health. Probably should have used Firepot in the fight. Because now we have to rest. Nope. None of those. That's not it. Alright, we're going this way so we can get Mind Bloom. Pen Nib! Looks like double damage to me. Crap. You're not Mind Bloom. Okay, so if we get Pen Nib active, it's a whole new ballgame. So we do Flex Pot, Flex, Double Limit Break. So we're up to like 40-ish strength. And then we Pen Nib Pummel. It's a lot of damage. We need to upgrade that Pummel, I think. I guess we'll start with Shrug right now. I don't want to use the Thunderclap to split him, because he could switch to whatchamacallit, the Curse. So I think I'll just walk out. I'll use Immolate to change his mind. Okay, this one's fine. Oops. I acted like that was a mistake, but I guess it wasn't. Limit Break's always happening, and then I guess... Pummel... I'll do Sword Boomerang first. Okay, he's cursing, so we have to change him. He could change back to curse, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about it. Alright. Oof. Let's change him. Okay, that one's fine. Let's leave him alone there. Trying to wait for our vulnerable to wear off. Let's change his mind, that's too much damage. Maybe we can just kill him? I don't want to get cursed. Looks like we can kill him. Yep. Okay. Nope, we don't want any of these. Heavy Blade's an option. But I think it's too expensive. We skip it. The Maw. Yeah, exactly. It's fighting for an upgrade with Pummel, and like Pummel's already in the deck, so. Sword Boomerang or skip? It's only 9 damage. We get an extra energy next turn. It does set up Pen Nib a little bit better. We probably want to play. Oh no, we don't have to set up Pen Nib because we're doing at least one more fight. So we have to set up Pen Nib in this fight. Alright, I'll just save the energy. Yikes. This guy's super scary. Blocking for 3. Alright. Let's block and try and draw a limit break. There's one. Can we get 2? No. We can't get double flex. It's kind of neat. Only 1 card left, so no point in deep breathing. Might as well headbutt something. Or we could Thunderclap, try and extend the vulnerable. Yeah, extending vulnerable seems pretty reasonable. Go up to 8 strength. Those, I don't think they ever kill him though. Just headbutting what? We can headbutt a flex since we have a limit break for next turn. Seems pretty reasonable. Let's see. So we'd go up to 8 strength next turn, and then we do strength times 5, and it ends up feeling like strength times 9 because of the vulnerable. Or wait, I guess strength times 8. So we do 64 damage from strength. Oh, that's true. There is a limit break in there. Good point. Alright, fair enough. Oh, I was wondering why it was doing so much damage, the headbutt. I was like, I only have 8 strength, but headbutt's doing so much. It's because we had Pen Nib up. Duh. He's getting stronger. I'm getting stronger too. Oh, we should shrug it off first and look for a flex. Okay, so we go. We have to kill him this turn, because otherwise he kills us. We have Headbutt, Shrug It Off available. Pummel is doing a bunch of damage. Probably one uppercut, Headbutt Pummel. I guess we're not headbutting anything, because that's all of it, all the energy. If it's not lethal, we have to use a potion, so let's figure out if it's lethal now. Flex is always happening. So uppercut's doing 23. We are weak, so we have to do weak plus vulnerable math, and we also have Paper Frog, so the math is extra complicated. So we end up multiplying our damage by 0.75 and then times 1.75 and then rounding down. I guess it'll just show us on the card. We don't have to actually count it. So 26 times 4 is 104 plus 35. It's 139, so it's off, but it's off by enough that we can use the Fire Pot and save the Flex Pot. Okay. Dual Wield plus. It seems like kind of a waste of a card with a Velvet Choker. Second Pummel is definitely good. We need that. I think we're skipping this. Alright. One last rest, hopefully. I guess maybe there's another campsite, so maybe we'll rest again. Who knows? Twin Strike is honestly almost good enough to make the cut. We do have 2 of them already, so... but we need those strength multiplier things, and Sword Boomerang is not very good in the Donu Deca fight. It is possible that we don't get the achievement in the Donu Deca fight, and then we do get it in the Awakened one fight. Actually, we could get it in Time Lord too. Since we're not playing 12 cards, it doesn't really matter which one it is. So I guess Time Lord's actually the best case scenario. Which is weird. Infernal Blade could randomly save us. Infernal Blade could give us, like, Ragnarok. Or wait, no. That can't happen. It could give us Heavy Blade, but that's the best case scenario. Alright, gotta set up Pen Nib. I think anything 7 or more is probably good enough. I don't think it has to be on 9. Also, we have to survive this turn. Is Uppercut Twin Strike enough damage to kill one? Yeah, this is pretty serious. I don't know how we're even killing spikers. We can't block. We just have to wait for Flame Barrier to kill them, I guess. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. We might not survive this fight. I guess Uppercut's always happening. And we'll just see if this is enough. 12 times 2. It is enough. Cool. Okay. No exploding for you today, sir. I think we're gonna flex and then deep breath, hoping to draw the flex again, or more limit breaks. Okay. And this does 24 damage, not enough to kill Exploder, but it is with the headbutt. Only card to headbutt is Deep Breath. It's not actually super helpful, so I'm actually going to defend, and then headbutt the defend. It's like the second time in the run we got choked. And it didn't even stop us from playing any cards. Alright, they're only up to 11 and 9, so we can hit them once. Let's draw a card first. Flame Barrier is a big source of damage, which we're missing, unfortunately. Let's hit the one with more spikes. I think he's the scarier one, despite having less health. Also, setting up Pen Nib in this fight is just going to be super duper difficult. Got some strength. We can kill him and take 13. Or we can let him hit us for 6 and then eventually take more. I think we're going to kill him and take 13. Oof. Okay. Aha! Flame Barrier is lining up with his attack. Excellent. Do your damage, Flame Barrier. The one source of damage that we can actually reliably do. Alright, well, that shuffled Flame Barrier back in, which is good. We can actually block most of the damage here. We only take 3 to get this uppercut in, which I think is worth it. That's lethal, and we only take 3 more damage. I'll take it. Setting up Pen Nib on 2 is kind of a disaster. Do we stay in the fight just to set up Pen Nib? Seems so dangerous. Maybe we use Donideka to set up Pen Nib for the next fight? I don't know if we're surviving Donideka though. Maybe we get another flex spot and it doesn't matter. I think we have to rely on that, unfortunately. Swordwind Plus is an option. We can do one more shop and skip a... do one more fight and skip a shop. Setting up Pen Nib. Is setting up Pen Nib worth skipping a flex spot? If we assume we're getting a flex spot here, I think it's not worth it. But if we aren't getting a flex spot, setting up Pen Nib is a pretty big deal. We probably, honestly, lose more health in the next fight, though. Like, next fight could definitely kill us. Like, triple jaw worms or something. Like, we could definitely just die to a hallway fight. So I think I'd rather just take my chances at the shop and not have pen nib, unfortunately. Okay, no flex spot is showing. None of these improve our OTK chances. We could card remove, but I think we need to dig for a flex spot. So let's just buy one at random. I guess we want to buy the cheapest one, huh? Energy pot can help, but not by much. Because we're gonna run into the choker limit. I don't think we're doing it today. Maybe Orrery saves us? What could Orrery possibly do? We could, so if Orrery gets a Whirlwind Plus, and we have Energy Pot, I'm thinking like Whirlwind Plus and Fiend Fire. It could Orrery could get what's it called? Battle Trance. Battle Trance would be a pretty big deal. Battle Trance, Fiend Fire. Yeah, I think it's Orrery here. Alright, Orrery. Save me. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. There's a Fiend Fire. Bludgeon? Heavy Blade? No. Alright, so let's take the Fiend Fire. No card draw, though. We didn't get the Battle Trance. Are any of these helpful? Did I miss something? Is Fiend Fire even good, though? I don't think Fiend Fire does enough. There is a Heavy Blade here, that's true. We have an Energy Pot, so Heavy Blade seems much better now. Actually, let's take a Heavy Blade and upgrade it. That makes a lot of sense. No, I think I'm gonna get it on stream at Ascension 20. I think it's worth it. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying myself a lot. So unless it turns into like a multi-week grind, I think I'm gonna keep at it. All right, I'm gonna take the Heavy Blade and upgrade it. Do we take the Fiend Fire too? I don't think Fiend Fire helps us, because, like, we have to play, like, double Limit Break at least, right? So, like, there's just not enough cards left for Fiend Fire to be good. Alright. Alright, the first hand tells us if we're able to do it, so... it doesn't look like enough. We did get a pummel and a limit break, though. We're not surviving this fight, though, so we basically either get it here or don't. And I think the answer is don't. I guess we could possibly try and survive for the next boss fight. We don't die this turn. If we're trying to survive for the next boss fight, we definitely don't spend a potion. There's like no way though. This deck isn't built to actually win boss fights. It's built to cheese them out on turn one. Like, if we don't flex spot limit break this turn, we don't develop anything. And then like we can block for 16 and take whatever 8, right? But then like Donu is attacking for more next turn. It's definitely not enough though. Alright, let's go out in style. not way off. If we had, honestly, like, we're almost there with, like, Battle Trance Lantern. Not too far. I'll survive the turn, sure, why not? See if we can win the fight anyway. See, we needed these last turn. Alright, maybe we somehow win the next boss fight. We are charging Pendib here. It is Time Lord. That is what I said was the best case scenario. We definitely don't have it though. Okay, alright. Alright, there's no point in continuing, right? This is our last chance to get a kill and we didn't get it, so I'm just gonna end turn and let him kill us. Interesting. Yeah, we almost got there. 3 limit breaks is insane. 3 limit breaks is like definitely seems like we were on the path there. Sort of got distracted in Act 1. We had like a perfected strike for a while, and I was like, can we do it with that? I don't think that's possible. I think perfected strike requires a kind of insane deck. I guess if you got like a bottled flame, maybe you could pull it off. We did get Paper Frog Invulnerable, which seemed like a pretty big boost to our DPS. We needed to not fight Donideka if that was the plan though, because they have too many artifact charges. But if we'd gotten Time Lord, and if we've gotten another flex spot, if we'd drawn slightly better, we definitely could have gotten there with this deck. We almost did it. I think this deck probably had like a 30% chance entering the Donideka fight to get it. We were not far off. Maybe 30% is generous, but we definitely had a shot. Just didn't get it.